Okay, this is the book, Hypoics Handbook, Hypoism Paradigm of Addiction, and we're going to talk about people addiction, page 122 of the book.
Behavioral addictions are real addictions. Physiologically, they're the same as drug addictions. They come from the same part of the brain, which I have named the instinct regulating mechanism, or the decision-making apparatus. Drugs are substitutes for natural neurotransmitters. Behaviors are addictions to the various instincts. The most common instinct, the most common addiction of all, and the least understood, is people addiction. It's derived from the attachment instinct, and the people addicts are addicted to the attachment instinct system, and they actually get addicted to people. There are two varieties of people addicts. There's the people who are the drugs. A guru or a charlatan is an example of the drug variety of people addicts. And then there are the addict variety, who are the people who follow the gurus and charlatans. An excellent current day example of that is Oprah Winfrey being the drug and her massive audience being the addicts. You can see by that example how strong that addiction is. But most people addictions are between two people who think they're in a loving relationship when in fact it's an addiction. Of course, these are the hypoics, not the ordinary people, non-hypoics. The prototypical people addiction is the example of O.J. and Nicole, where the ultimate outcome is what you know it to be. The domestic violence issue is exactly what is the end result of people addiction. Just like cirrhosis is the end result of alcohol addiction, overdose is the end result of heroin addiction, domestic violence, to whatever degree, is the end result of people addiction. It's not that the guy is the perpetrator and the lady is the victim. Both participants of a people addiction are equally responsible for whatever happens within the people addiction. Both people require hypoism recovery. Both people require sponsorship, and both people require to follow the advice of their sponsors if they want to have a real relationship. Otherwise, it remains an addiction, and it's always open to the end result, which is violence. The only way we're going to deal with domestic violence is by putting it into the context of hypoism and hypoism recovery. If we see it just as an issue of bad people committing violence on a victim, we'll never solve the domestic violence issue. Than any other